Good day buddies. I hope you're doing great, wherever you are. In today's video, I will update you on our yellow crazy ants colony. Cause some of you requested for it. They're doing great, healthy, and growing well, until an unexpected event happens. Anyway, welcome back buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to DColonyyt. It's been almost a year, when I caught 2 yellow crazy ants queenlets, and tried to raise a colony out of this gorgeous queens. Unfortunately, one of the queens consumed their eggs. So, I separated them 10 months ago. And one of the queen flourished, and successfully raised her first batch of workers. While the other one had failed, and died, 2 months after the separation. So, that same day, the plan to create a multi-queen colony out of them has also failed. But, no worries since I caught another 80+ yellow crazy ant queens last year. Yes buddies, no joke, and that's about 80 to 100 queens. That's not under one night, but in several months, started the 4th week of May last year. Then, why I didn't made an update? The reason buddies was, I lost a ton of their video files, and my other ants as well. That's really disappointing. That made me postponed an update of them in the past months. Cause I'm trying to find and recover those lost files. Lost video includes the introduction of new queenlets to the colony. They have 100+ workers when I first attempted to add few new queens. And this is the only remaining video of them on their old setup, next to their first test tube. On this clip, the colony already have a multiple queen, as you can see. Not all queenlates that introduced to the colony was accepted, some of the new queen refused to be part, and some are rejected by the workers, and got killed. And some who already accepted in the colony still died in a few months, maybe cause of not being fertilized during their respective nuptial flights. The colony accepted 50+ new queens. But some of them died as I have said, and only 32 queens left. Maybe, it's safe to say that the remaining 32 are fertilized. Since it's been 6 months since the addition of the last batch of queenlets. Thousands of workers and 32 queens, that's the colony size in this clip. They're accepting most of the meals I gave them, and their swarming capabilities are really one of the fastest. Though their past feeding videos was included on the lost files. This is their old outworld, but they began to file broods here, cause their nest are fully occupied this time. So, I decided to put a wet cotton in the outworld to raise the humidity level, and avoid drying out the eggs. While I'm preparing their new setup. Time for this healthy colony to have a new formicarium. And I have chosen them to move to this space station ant farm, that we have reviewed on the channel. The review is here on the iCard, in case you missed that episode. I started by gluing all the corners of the formicarium, cause I don't want any issues of escapees on this colony. Cause these were really crazy fast moving ants. I also added sand on the outworld and stones as their feeding areas. Wet the whole area to stick them together. And I let it dry for a day. I connected their old setup to the new ant farm the next day. And it doesn't take that long for the workers to discover the new place. and spread the news to the whole colony in the first few minutes. They rapidly inspect any danger waiting to this whole new world. And find out about the new nesting place available. I also just found out that this ant farm out world is not filming friendly. The ventilation holes ruins any view coming from the sides. After 8 hours, the migration have started, as the workers start to move the broods in. And later on, some of the queens. Some of them are not obedient enough, and want to head back. But the workers have already decided, and all will follow. She just needs a little push from them. I also given them a fresh water source to drink from. In a few minutes, more than 10 queens had already moved, and they started to fill up the second nest. I had given them only 2 nests to occupy since I'm still figuring out how many would they need. I blocked the expansion holes with cotton to do so. I also offered them roach and honey. But only few are interested now cause most are busy with the move. The next day, I open more nest as they have fully occupied the first 2. And they continue to move the rest of the colony in the newly opened nest. After a while, the colony completed the migration. Though the last nest I opened still got a lot of free space. Which I think is okay, cause some queens are still on the outworld, being pulled by the workers. And the first 3 nests are also overcrowded. So, I expect them to move some of the colony members here soon. This move happened 4 months ago, buddies, and they stayed here for the past months. Okay, I think. They're so promising, and booming in their lost videos. But just this month, something very disappointing happened. I will cover it on our next episode, and I will also try to do a dare from one of you buddies. But what do you think happened to the colony, after months of living in this formicarium? I also want to give a shout out on our buddy, ANTS UK. He's also making ant contents. And I will appreciate if you do give him a visit, guys. His channel link was on the description below. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish in tapping the like and share button. That would help a lot. This is DColonyyt, saying goodbye for now, but hoping to see you on my next videos.